The following program is brought to you by NLTV, the People's Platform.
I'm watching it live again. I can't see the scoreboard from here.
Scoreboard is right here.
That's fine. Oh, is that it? It's like I'm watching it like scoreboard live.
At least they get something. I was wondering about the.
Aloha and welcome to Julian Yates Field here in beautiful Kealakekua on our beautiful big island of Hawaii. My name is J.E. Orozco along with John Henricks. We're going to be bringing you play-by-play of a game, John, that we've talked about, you and I, mirror images of each other.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for weeks, and it's game time, finally.
Right.
Two perennial powers. If you don't know about Truckee, very similar history to Konawaena. Their coaches, very similar in that they both play for their schools. They have so much pride with their programs, and they're used to winning. Yeah, and neither one of them expects an L tonight. It's very important. Let's make it clear too. This is not a preseason game. Obviously, there's a road team, if you want to call it that came all the way from California, very close to Nevada. But this is a real game, and it's time to get it on.
And I say mirror images because both teams have lost a bevy of seniors.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
Both teams had winning streaks snapped at the state championship.
Correct.
The Konawaena Wildcats lost 10-7 in overtime to Kapa'a.
Yeah, low-scoring, tight
while
affair.
Truckee lost in their state championship to Slam.
The Slam Bulls, 34-30, tight game there too. Very disappointing for them, but it's time to start fresh. And what we know tonight, all we know is the symbol for this game is question mark. Actually, three of them, if you like texting. Question mark, question mark, question mark. New players. The only thing that is not a question mark for the Konawaena Wildcats is their all-world quarterback.
That's right.
Yeah, Keenan Alani coming in as a...
There's been a lot of talk about him in the preseason for sure.
Yeah, coming in as a junior off of 48 touchdowns, 6 interceptions last year in the regular season. No questions about his ability. But other than that, Coach Uemoto is counting on, believe it or not, freshmen to show up.
Yes.
Sophomores to show up. This is not normal for Konawaena.
Well, again, we look at on the other side, Truckee. The Truckee Wolverines, okay?
Wolverines.
One of their biggest fortes, we've learned, is their offensive line.
Yep, the trenches.
Got 4 returning linemen from last year's championship team.
Yep.
Okay? So, and it all starts up front with me, okay? If you can control that line of scrimmage, there's a good chance that you're controlling the game as well.
We should expect to see a heavy dose of the run game from Truckee as they start this out, and probably throughout the game, and then we'll see how Konawaena can stand up to that. Again, Konawaena lost big playmakers last year.
Right.
Malapit,
Right.
Takaki.
Right.
They also lost Tan to a transfer to Kauhuku. You know, these are not just, you know, they're game-changing players. So Coach Emoto is looking to see people step up. He has some ideas of who these players are going to be, but as this game evolves and as we see they go against a team they don't know much about in Truckee, they don't have much game film on them, we'll see how the game evolves and how these young players from Konawaena step up and what new names will emerge to take over for those big playmakers that have moved on to other places and other things.
On the other side, Truckee High School, Brady Krause.
Yeah.
He is a up-and-coming talent for them because they haven't been able to see them because last year their QB, who's gone on to do better and bigger things, we'll get to him in the next level.
I believe he went to Eastern Oregon.
Right,
yeah.
right. So they got
Estabrook.
Brady this year.
Yeah.
Is getting a little bit more reps than he had last year. He got to do a lot of mop-up duty, but nonetheless, he got some game time experience. So we're looking to see now he's got the controls under his hands.
And we'll see if that results in a different type of game for Truckee, whether it be throwing the ball more. But as we understand, probably not. They're going to test the Wildcats' ability to stop the run, and there's going to be expect a lot of movement behind the line, pre-snap movement, to try to confuse the Wildcats' defensive schemes, and expect a lot of power running as well from the Truckee Wolverines.
Familiar
and here we
name
go.
doing the kicking on Ige. This one is Makani Ige. He'll set it up and off we go. Here it is. Football Friday night here in Kealakekua. He'll take it at the goal line. Take it to the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, 40, and finally bounced out of bounds. And that is Esparza. He's a name we're going to be hearing quite a bit tonight.
100%.
He's a premier running back.
He's your premier running back, and I think Coach Ivins can't be more pleased with that start, with that kickoff, getting great field position. Again, big road game for them.
Start things off 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They're on.
First down, Truckee.
I'm interested to see what this wing T looks like.
Right. For those of you unfamiliar, there's a lot of misdirection there. We're going to find out tonight here.
They're stacking the box heavy. Looked
Here
like
we
there
go.
might have been a
Pitch.
pre-snap.
Oh,
No, nothing
good
called.
defense. Good defense.
Taimane Souza Fautanu right off the bat. Not taking the bait, getting
Great
behind the line
penetration.
of scrimmage, disrupting things. Was that a loss of, what, 3 or 4, G?
That's going to be it. About 4-yard loss there. Brings it back to the 42.
Yep, 42.
42-yard line. Back in the wing tee. Fake the handoff. Pressure. Heavy
Whoa.
pressure.
Souza Fautanu again, back-to-back plays.
Zane Fujihara Pavesi, one of the captains, comes in and disrupts that play quickly.
Well, so far so good for the Wildcats, premiering their new look defense.
Very aggressive, and that's something that the Coach Ivan said he wants to use that against them, their aggressiveness. There's a snap. It'll hand it up the middle. And it'll break one tackle, second tackle, but finally dragged down from behind, but he'll make it back to the original line of scrimmage. So that's 3 runs in a row for Truckee. No go, and they will do the kicking back to the Wildcats.
So what, 3-0?
3-0.
There you go. You know, we'll see what that results in here. We'll first look at the kicking team, special teams for Truckee Wolverines.
Seth Moth set to do the punting charge.
He's a sophomore. He's also a running back and a defensive back in addition to kicking duties.
So there's a snap. Oh, low, and it bounces, but he gets it off nonetheless. Be a short kick. Bounces at about the 30-yard line. Takes a Konawaena bounce, and they will set up shop at about the 32-yard line. First possession for Konawaena.
Again, we briefly touched on this. A lot of new playmakers expected to step up. Underclassmen, but it was not new in any way, shape, or form is their all-star quarterback, Keenan Alani.
Boy, he had an exceptional year last year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they just start throwing the ball right off the bat. That's kind of Coach Uemoto. It's very aggressive, and there you go, right off the bat.
The 3 wideouts to the
he's
far
going
side.
deep.
Going deep in the middle of the field.
Just
Great defensive play by Truckee number 26.
Rio Jimenez stepping up, slapping that away. Little bit underthrown by Alani,
I was just
maybe.
going to say, he took
Just
the
a
words out.
hair. Just a hair. Definitely the receiver had his man beat. He had a couple steps on him. That could have just been a massive, massive first play bomb.
I think we'll see that one again before the evening's done for sure. They'll drop back two to the near side, one to the far side. Be a fake handoff over the left side, and he'll gain about, call it 6 yards. Brings up a third down.
That was a nice little play right there. Real smart. Didn't go for the whole thing. Little fake, run, pass option there kind of thing there, and just slicked it in there.
Okay, let's see if they go to the ground here and try
It's
to get
manageable.
the first. No, they'll hit the airwaves again and get the first down. Completion to Kaea Thomas.
That was wide open in space there.
3 straight pass plays for the Wildcats, getting some positive yardage on each and every play, minus the initial one there. So movement on the line. They'll get an easy 5 there, offsides for Truckee.
Not so sure. It's going to be hard to tell with the referees how they see that one. If one of the linemen move first, or yeah, they're going to get him for a false start.
All right, well, see again, there's the
That
early
was
part
close.
of the season.
Yeah. Procedural issues, if you will, right? Got to work out the kinks.
Alani goes back to the air to the near side here. Going to be short of a first down, though, by about a yard or so, but completion to number 5, Max Fatuna.
Boy, he almost got it all back there. Well, he got all the penalty yardage back, but he almost got the first down there. Really nice, crisp pass.
Second down and call it 1 yard. Alani. He'll hand it off this time. Up the middle, he'll get some positive yardage. Dipsy Doodle cuts it to the far side on the outside. Gets the corner, that is number 23, Kanailu Alves. First run of the evening, and it's a pretty big one for Konawaena.
They're taking over for Hercules Nahala. Again, one of the playmakers we talked about that moved on. No problem. Handing it off, literally.
Boy, a big spread formation here. 1, 2, 3 to the near side, one to the far side. Alani takes it, looking to pass again. Under pressure. Truckee this time sniffs that one out. Kaea Thomas with the reception.
Yeah, he did well to try to get back to the line of scrimmage there. That could have been a bigger loss. So kind of sneaky little moves there to minimize the damage on a broken play. Not a broken play, but it just wasn't there for Alani down the field.
Loss of 3, so we'll call it second down and 13. This time they'll go to the run game, try to get to the corner. And he will almost get to that. Alves with another positive run. So a good mixture of plays. That's seven running plays, 1 pass play for the Wildcats so far.
Yeah, Iniguez got there and just kept them short of that first down. Made that first down saving tackle. Real big play by Iniguez, number 5, to force him to make this third down or perhaps settle for a field goal attempt. Maybe not. We'll see.
Alani looking to the right. Lets it go. Trying to a little bit of a timing pass here. It just wasn't there that time.
Well, let's see what Coach Uemoto
Incomplete.
does right now. I believe we're looking at 4th down, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Short yardage. We've got a new kicker. Let's not forget that. Same family, new kicker.
That's right.
Yeah. But he's going to leave the offense in there. Not really surprised. Again, it goes with the assertive, aggressive style that Konawaena has won with year in and year out.
Alves alone running back. For what? They'll give it to Alves to the left side. He'll break one tackle, a second one. Gets positive yardage, another first down.
How about that trust, partner, there? Not to have to try to pass. I know it was short yardage, but on 4th down, you're going to, hand it off and kind of run it down the middle there. Quick, they're going right back in it real quick. Trying to catch him off guard.
Fake it to Alves.
It's got some blocking. It's on the ground.
And let's see what happens to the ball hawking there.
That ball was loose. He got it back.
Anakin Punihaole with the reception there.
That's somebody that Coach Uemoto talked about that was going to be featured as a step-up guy, stepping up this year. Keep your hands on that ball when you're down here in the red zone. The one in red zone
Going to
turnovers.
the
Look
air.
at that pass.
Boom!
Hawaii finds Taitui.
Vesey, does he get enough for the first down? Oh, they're going to go up-tempo, too. Yes, it is enough for a first down.
They're working their refs over, making them keep up with their tempo. That was a really well-timed pass. Throw it before the receiver's even set and looking.
This time they'll roll to the right, roll to the right, look at a pass into the corner. Caught! Touchdown! Konawaena Thomas. 6:36 of the first quarter. Alani to Thomas.
You really couldn't ask for better ball placement on that, honestly. But check this out.
There's the-
Sorry.
Oh,
There's
the
the kick
kick.
first.
Kick is good.
That looks familiar.
Wow, so just a bevy of passes on that one. Unofficially, again, 10 passes, right?
Okay.
2 incompletions
Yep.
in that series.
Yeah. But
So-
it's also some very well-timed rushes, and also a rush on 4th and 2 or 3.
Right,
Trusting
right,
your running
right,
back.
right.
A sneaky little play, not trying to get to the outside, which can be dangerous against a team that could cut it off. A lot of trust there in Alani, of course. I don't really need a lot of trust. He's absolutely earned it. And that pass into the end zone was right on the hands,
Man.
away from the DB, who was almost there.
From our vantage point, you could just see it
Yeah.
developing right there. He was like looking straight at us, and boom.
Well, and throwing it all the way across the field, too,
Yeah.
across his body like that. It's pretty good.
And again, for Keenan Alani, we can't say enough about it. The kid has had freshman experience, sophomore experience, junior experience. He can throw that rock, boy.
Yeah, yeah. And he did so last time we were here in the pouring rain on November 2, and they played the KL Cougars in the BIF Championship. Conditions are pristine right now, and he continues to throw the ball on the money.
Ige with a little dribbler. It'll be picking up at the 5-yard line. And a good kickoff coverage for the Wildcats. It'll be down at about the 15-yard line. We'll just wait to see exactly what. Again, this is going to be the second series for Truckee. They were 3 and out, 3 straight runs.
Yeah, I started that first series with really good field position out of the 46. Not so much this time. They're down at the 15s. Let's see if they can build something up here, get some first downs, get some positive yardage, maybe break a big play, change the momentum of this game.
First down, Truckee.
All right, so the Wildcats set up their defensive front there. Usually go 4 down linemen. Truckee in the wing tee, their strong side to the left side. Send a man in motion, Esparza. It'll be Krause looking to go to the air. He does, caught. First down, first down for Truckee in this second series.
Yeah, it's early in the game, but, they needed that. They really needed that, especially not trying to get it on a run play, which is, their forte. Very good to see Crowns make that pass, get a first down on first down.
So first down for them and first completion.
First completion for Crowns.
They'll do a little quick toss. Esparza trying to get to the corner, does not make the corner. Will get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. We'll wait to see where they mark it. No, he'll lose about a yard, it looks like.
Yeah, that hasn't worked thus far, particularly with Taimani Souza Fautanu just kind of peeking around, and through these little pukas between his defenders and finding these seams and not letting it get past the line of scrimmage. It's been very aggressive and very effective.
Another handoff to Esparza going up the middle. They're trying that middle. Nothing doing on that run. Bring up third down, call it 10 and a half.
Yeah, easy 10 and a half.
Sun just getting down below the tree line for us over here. But a beautiful evening here. Glad you could be with us wherever you may be it Truckee, California. Thank you very much for watching or here on our beautiful Big Island of Hawaii. All right, Krause. He'll fake the handoff. Look to go to the air again. Does so, and no go.
Receiver, Myers.
Ooh.
They will call a late flag.
flag there.
Boy, that was late. Tamashiro thought he did a pretty good play there, but they're going to call, I think, pass interference on that.
Late hit, maybe? I don't know. The ball was overthrown, clearly overthrown.
It'll be the first penalty for the Wildcats.
Let's see what the call is here. Yeah, they're talking it over. There's a little conference there, if you can see.
It's good that we only saw 2 penalties so far, because you would think in the early part of a ball game like this, okay, especially with younger players.
I was going to
that
say,
haven't played.
particularly with underclassmen playing, or even seniors that didn't play much before. Yeah, that's going to go against the Wildcats there.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Hit on a defensive player. It's 15-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
I'm never one to question the officials, at least not publicly, but didn't see that as it happened live.
That'll give them their second first down of the evening. Crouch, this time underneath center. Another quick toss.
This looks good.
They'll make the corner.
Yeah.
Break it. Good gain of about 4. I believe that is number 24, Ivan Esparza again.
That was better. That was better operationally for Truckee. Just everything looked better. Everything looked more synchronized. The timing looked better. Everybody was moving in unison. Created a nice hole. Decent play on first down. Certainly not a loss.
2nd and 6. Krause. One more time to Sparsa. Sparsa goes to the right side, breaks one tackle, gets to the second level, but gets stopped there by a bevy of linebackers for the Wildcats.
Pretty good pop there. I don't think was that Ezekiel Anahu? Yeah, pretty good pop there. Kept him short. Interesting. Interesting, and always at this part of the field, J.E. You know?
Big down early on here. Let's see if they can keep this drive going. Wolverines.
They're in Konawaena
Go
territory.
to the air for this one. Oh, over the head of the intended receiver. Who was that? I believe that's number 32.
Okay, decision time now for Truckee. And Coach Ivins, what do you do? Looks like they're keeping the offense on the field, playing aggressive.
So here we go, 4th down.
We've already had 2 fourth down efforts, one by each team. Well, so far, we'll see if this results in a play.
They'll send 2 men. A switch a strong side to the right side. Esparza gets the call. Esparza with the first down, still going. He'll get the first down with some room to spare.
Well, it's clearly critical at this early stage of the game to pick that first down up and not give up the ball at midfield to Konawaena.
3rd first down. Again, one of the first downs via the penalty route, the 15-yarder, but nonetheless 3 first downs on this second drive of the night for the Truckee Wolverines. Well, they're going to take a little time out to talk things over.
Yeah, we can see the run game starting to emerge now. You know, it was still early. They had a little trouble, they being the Truckee Wolverines, that first possession running the ball, but we're seeing now, you know, the timing is a little bit better. They're starting to open up some holes. As far as, you know, as advertised, he's finding those holes, he's making the most of it. Nothing huge yet, but definitely positive gains and moving the chains, chewing up clock.
Boy, and again, you're getting your fill of getting hit. You're getting all that in-game situation, not a scrimmage, not practice.
No.
This is the real deal here, man, and it makes a big difference. Other action going on this week, we've got Kohala over at Kalani. All right. Also tomorrow, Keau will be hosting Waianae, as well as Kamehameha Hawaii visiting Kealakekua and Kauai. They're traveling to the Big Island to Hilo for their own prep football matchup. Also, other games going on today. There's also a Big Island Interscholastic Federation girls volleyball action, as Connections Charter is at the Waiakea Warriors. The Lady Vikings of Hilo travel down south to tangle with the Ka'u Trojans. And finally, the Keau Cougar women will visit the Kamehameha Warriors in Keau. Best of luck to those teams. But again, glad you could be with us this evening. perfect weather, John. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah, and for this very special event, you know, this was 6 years in the making, from what I understand. Originally conceived in 2019. Of course, we all know things were disrupted in 2020. Everybody's been very persistent in this. You know, our understanding is that, you know, this has been something that's been long in the works, and it's finally come to fruition. Couldn't ask for a better night, if you want to call it, for this game, and the trip has been really terrific for Truckee, as they've told us and mentioned it, that they're having a great time.
Well, they're having a pretty good time now on this second series of the evening for them, driving. And again, not sure what the holdup here is. Yes, it looks like we've moved on to the second quarter already. That was a pretty quick one.
Yeah, we're not seeing everything here on the scoreboard. In fact, we're not seeing anything on the scoreboard, unfortunately. So
prior to the game, I did see a gentleman up there fiddling with it, and I thought he was replacing some bulbs, but I guess it's a little more serious than that. Truckee with the ball over the head of the intended receiver, number 7, Owen Weekly. So that pass will go incomplete here in the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, Cron's just smartly getting rid of that. I don't think there was anything there.
So they got like one light going on, and it's just kind of flickering on the scoreboard. Nonetheless, we got you covered here at NLTV TV. 0-0, just in case you're wondering.
7-0. 7-0. 7-0.
7-0 for Konawaena.
Yeah, scoreboard says blank to blank.
6:26 was that one. Up the middle goes Esparza, and he'll get some positive yardage. Call it 4 yards on the carry. Big solid runner there. He's north and south, boy. They'll try a little bit of up-tempo themselves. They already got a wide out to the far side. And they will hand it off one more time. Esparza this time will try the right side. Tries to stay behind his blocking, but nothing doing, and driven back, well back.
Big play by Kaya Thomas. Looked like he might have been able to get to the outside and try to get that yardage, but Thomas says no, not this time.
So another run that goes for naught.
Let's go defense! Let's go defense!
So fourth down, they're going to go for it again, the second fourth down.
Let's go defense!
Oh, wait a minute, they want to talk things over.
Scared is why.
So this will be their second fourth down try. The previous one.
It appears as such. You're talking things over, baby, just looking at the play. They're not going to sneak up on anybody at this point, though, calling a timeout. But, yeah, Coach Ivan's being pretty aggressive. You know, you don't fly all the way over here to punt the ball or take long field goal attempts.
We made mention of Truckee having quite a few players move onward. Jace Estabrook, number 23 last year, at Eastern Oregon. Jackson Wicks over at University of Montana West, to name a few. Let's see here, Joseph Birnbaum at University of Nevada. Ethan Stindle, South Dakota Mines. So again, some players that they wish they had on this evening here. Who wouldn't want to have those excellent players?
Same thing as the Wildcats, basically. They lost 5 all-state players. If you want to say lost, they move on. Now it's time for people to step up.
All right, here they go, going for the fourth down and 3. Strong side back to the right side now. He'll take the snap. Fake the Spurs.
Oh, what a play.
It'll be a touchdown. Wolverines, number 7, Owen Weekly.
Touchdown, Truckee.
So that's why you run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, and make people think you're going to run the ball even on 4th down.
Wow, I mean, he was wide open. Did they bite on that? Yes, they bit on that.
Hook, line, and sinker. Not a Wildcat in sight.
No, boy. Fooled completely on that one.
Kicking for Truckee is Bruce. Holding times.
Snap the hold, and the kick is no good.
Point, no good.
Well, that could be something we'll look at towards the end of the game for sure.
Yeah, Coach Ivins has to like that. His new quarterback, Crown, stepping up, getting a touchdown pass. In the first game of the season, in the second quarter of their first game as a starter.
Boy, and I believe why it works so well is they've been using that what do you want to call it, a trap block in the middle there with the Esparza over and over and over, and you bite on that, and the tight end just goes out wide open over the middle.
Yeah, and Coach Uemoto's taking notes on that. That might be something that works once, but guess what? If it works once, it worked, and it matters.
I don't even know how far that pass was. Boy, that had to be where were they at?
They were just outside the 30, I believe. So, like a little 10 yards in the air, and then a little jaunt in. Easy walk in.
I mean, yeah, he could have walked in easily.
That's not something we're used to seeing against Konawaena. So chalk one up there for the Wolverines.
For sure. Let's see here. Deep back is going to be Kaea Thomas, along with number 24, Fatuna. Truckee getting set to kick it off, and there it is. It'll be Thomas. Thomas at the 10. Breaks past the 25, still on his feet. Out beyond the 35-yard line. Let's see where the officials will call that next series. Just their second series for Konawaena.
Is that right? Yeah.
So here they go. They set up shop. Call it the 39-yard line. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Alves, the lone running back. And they'll give it to him. He'll go right up the middle. Is met by the safety, but not before he gains about, call it 8 yards.
It's a clean, simple, solid play.
7 yards, yeah.
Opens up the field now for Konawaena. You love these like second and less than 5 plays if you're the offense. Yeah, you can see Alani's cooking something up back there.
Kalani looking to pass. Lets it go. Man,
it looks good.
Open.
Oh!
Intercepted at the 29-yard line. Wolverines, number 26.
Rio Jimenez just playing center field back there, waiting for it to come in. It looked good in the air. It looked like he had the receiver. It looked like Souza Fautanu had a beat on it, but Jimenez just waited there for it.
Very good job by Jimenez. Doing his job. Sighting it. Saying, I got it coming to me. You got to make that catch, and he does so. Krantz hands it off to Esparza. Esparza on the left side. Behind the blocking. He'll gain about 9 yards on the carry.
It looks like such a simple thing, but he does a really good job of just following his lead blockers, the guys that have the most, that created the biggest hole down the field. Just kind of touches their backs, makes sure he knows where they are, slows down a little bit, and then picks up his pace when it's time to just secure that yardage.
Krauss hands it off. Oh, he'll fake it to Esparza, but gives it to number 32 for the Wolverines, and a very good run for Bennett.
Yeah, some of the trickery you heard about. These little tricky run plays.
Misdirection.
Yeah, I like that one.
They tell them linebackers, hey, don't be watching that guard if he pulls to the left or right, okay? You stay at home. Chances are they're coming back to you anyway.
Yeah, and Esparza is willing to take that pop.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
This time they'll come to the left side, and they'll break it. Positive yardage, first down again. Another first down. Unofficially the fourth first down of the evening for the Wolverines.
Yeah, Good thing for Konawaena, Thomas was there to stop that from getting any deeper into Konawaena territory. That could have been a lot bigger play right there.
They'll send the wide out, number 3. Hyams to the far side. It'll be a running play. They'll try to make that corner a nothing, doing very good defense for Kona Wildcats.
You got a flag on the field.
He doesn't have one.
I'll wait to see what they conjure up for us.
I really like how the Truckee Wolverines offensive line is starting to really become cohesive and synchronized with their timing and their effort. Might have a holding here. Looks like they're walking it back. Yeah.
That'll be the case. Holding call against Truckee.
That being said, even with that penalty,
During the play.
holding
number 24
offensive
White.
line for Truckee is being very
10-yard
aggressive,
penalty from the
very
previous
assertive.
spot. Replay
And you
second
would
down.
think that they're only going to get more and more as the game wears on.
I get that feeling. It's a rhythm thing, and they're gaining their rhythm.
Second, we'll call it 12. Crounce hands it off to Sparza. Sparza up the middle. Wow. Very good hard running.
Yeah, and Jay, here's something we think we already know, that this is 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it.
Third, and call it, let's say 2.5.
Yeah, 2. But already, into Konawaena territory at the 48, so it's got to be 4-down territory if that's required.
So when you look at it, man, that first series for Truckee was not a...
They're playing possum.
Maybe so there, boy. Fake, looking to go to the air, lets it fly. Oh, but he fell down, and so had an opportunity, but number 29 for the Wolverines not able to stay on his feet there. That's Sam Coots.
Yeah.
And the ball will go incomplete.
I thought Crowns might go for Weekly again. It looked like Weekly had a nice separation over middle number 7 for the Wolverines. Perhaps Crowns was already targeted in, but here we go. There will be no punting. Not as of yet.
Handoff.
Oh,
Sparza,
nice
Sparza
strength.
breaks a tackle, man. Wow, that is good hard running. That kid is putting the effort in, no question about that, boy. First down, another first down.
Let me throw this at you too. 5'9", $160.
Boy.
He's running like he's $190.
I bet you that's a hard 150, boy, for sure. I mean, let's take a look at this replay, boy. I mean, he just went through that initial tackle.
That.
Here come the Wolverines again. 10-man in motion. Up the middle they go. I say up the middle to the right side, rather. And that'll be number 23 this time with a very good carry himself, Seth Molt. Punts and running back.
Yeah, early test for the Konawaena Wildcats, how to adjust to these really sneaky, and I mean sneaky as a compliment, obviously. It's hard to tell, even from here, where's the ball going? I'm looking the wrong way sometimes, expecting to go a certain direction, and it's going the other way. And by the time I figure out where the ball is, it's 7 yards down the field.
First down, they'll go to the air one more time. Incomplete, he was trying to run with it before he caught it. So that one will go incomplete. And it'll be a timeout. Looks to be that way, a timeout.
Timeout. Konawaena.
So it'll be a first
charge
timeout
timeout.
of Konawaena's timeout. So what you think, John, so far?
It's terrific. Obviously a little concern. You see Truckee come out. It looks like they're overmatched, obviously, but that was so early in the game.
Right.
That 3 and out. Konawaena marches on the field. Alani is pinpoint. Okay, what kind of game we're going to have here? Not so fast. Truckee comes back. The line, again, the offensive line is doing its job. As far as advertised, as we talked to Coach Ivans about who he expects to really step up, fill gaps from last year and take over as far as an offensive playmaking duties, and you're seeing it now too. Again, hard to follow where the ball is going.
Yeah.
I really wonder to see how Konawaena defense adjusts to this.
Yeah.
And what kind of plays do you play now? Do you play more risky and assertive to try to stop it, or do you play a little safer and play a little further back to try to stop the big plays.
We'll find out. Hands off right up the middle again. So they're going right into the heart of the Wildcat defense. Gain some positive yardage. About 3 yards maybe. Third down and we'll say 7.
That's a plus play for Konawaena, though, because it's third and quote-unquote long, if you will, or at least not mid or short. So if they can put something together here, you know, stop in the line of scrimmage, maybe just a yard or two, force Coach Ivins to make a decision this deep into the field. Again, are we going to go for a field goal, or are we going to continue the fourth down action?
Krauts. Well, they'll hand that off this time. Try the middle again. Again, positive.
Wow.
Fumble. No.
Nope, that's a helmet, sir. And I'm telling you,
Another first down.
yeah, that was Chevy Flannery, number 0, and man, was he pumped. I believe it was in the, it's hard to tell who's running the ball. And I think that's part of the plan.
4 first downs in this third possession for Truckee. Krauts hands it off. Esparza tries the right side. He'll break it in inside the 5-yard line. And it'll be first and goal from about the 5.
I can't imagine Truckee doing anything other than trucking it in at this point. Not putting anything in the air. Keep doing what you're doing.
Big number 60, David Valen.
We got a new quarterback.
The sitter. Esparza.
He's in.
The Wildcat.
He's in. He's in.
Touchdown. 4:52.
Yeah, Truckee snuck somebody in there again at quarterback. It wasn't Crowns, I believe.
I thought it was Esparza. Number 24.
Just talking about taking the snap there and then handing it off.
As a Wildcat.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah. So they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, I don't think he really liked that first PAT attempt. Maybe try to make up the difference here. Yeah, tip saved
No
that.
good.
I believe that was tipped, which still catchable, but saved it, because that tip just kept him short. Otherwise, receiver was wide open. I think that was Weekly again.
So, as a team, you feel down initially because we didn't do anything on our first possession, but now you're feeling, hey, we're moving now. Wolverines are saying we've got some things going positive in our.
Yeah. You think they fell down? I don't think they fell down. They took it in stride. They gave up the touchdown. They've come back and they've taken the momentum of this game. They've demonstrated exactly what they want to do, what they came to do thus far. It's up to the Wildcats to adjust.
Let's see here. Unofficially, 16 runs. And about 8 passes, a lot of them incomplete. And some of those passes that were incomplete, just a little bit too high.
Yeah, overthrown a little bit.
Yeah. We'll see how Krauts adjust, perhaps.
I would just not expect too many more balls in the air. If they are, they're not going to be very far in the air. But you never know. And that's part of the game plan, is to just not expect something, and then it happens to you.
All right, 12-7. If you're just joining us, pretty good ball game here in Kealakekua.
The operational issue here.
Not sure that
In these early season types of issues, yeah? Things you really try to iron out, but you can't in practice. They picked up the flag. Looks like somebody miscounted.
Kyle Hurst, the kicker for the Wolverines. Oh, they'll try a little pooch, trying to get it to me. Oh, and they do! Oh my gosh! He was the Konawaena player, I believe. somehow got his head all mixed up. You just got to jump on it, not wait for it to go 10 yards.
Yeah, Johnson hesitated. Wasn't quite sure what he should do there under those circumstances. Again, not something you practice. And the Wolverines waited and waited and waited for it to cross that point where it became available to them. And without much resistance, scooped it up. And they're right back on the field.
Wow, talk about a momentum. That's a big one right there.
Well, they already had the momentum. They've just doubled down on it. Double down as if they play games in Nevada.
They're ready. And fake it to Esparza and give it to big number 29.
Hoots.
And he'll gain about a yard on the carry.
Yeah, it's clear they have multiple options to run the ball out of the backfield. Wouldn't be surprised at some point, too, if Crowns, just as a keeper, that might be coming pretty soon. Keep your eye on that.
Yeah, we haven't seen him carry the ball himself.
Probably keep it in the back pocket for a little while. We'll see how long.
Shotgun, he'll give it to Esparza. Esparza on the left side. Gets the corner. Oh, but there's a flag comes flying out. Latter part of the play. But Esparza well enough for a first down. We'll wait to see what the call is about.
There's he got all the way out there to the outside.
Not quite sure what that was all about.
During the play, holding. White, number 7.
Second.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the fall. Still second down.
We'll see if the Wildcats can turn this penalty into something that can shift the way this game is going right now.
Boy, they're definitely in the Wolverines, that is, in a hole now at about, let's see here, about 13. Second down and about 13. Ball at their own 48-yard line. Send a play in via Peter Inegas. Now bring it the team to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion. One more time. This one to the right side. Again, that misdirection, boy, it's confusing the Wildcats. Number 36 that time.
Cody Scott,
his first carry of the evening.
There's so many options back there to run the ball. It's like having, 3 great receivers on the field you can just distribute the ball to through the passing game.
Another first down.
You just don't know where it's going to come from. We were told about that.
Here come the Wolverines. One more handoff to the right side. This time a bunch of blockers in front. He'll gain some positive number 36 that time. Cody Scott having his second carry and a positive yardage. Just say, hey, he's doing good. Let's keep it going.
You kind of say Esparza's getting a breather, if you will.
Maybe so.
Probably doesn't need it or want it, but it's part of the team game. Again, with all these options, literally options happening on the field, so many different directions they can go with this run game.
So here they come. Handoff up the middle. Bevy of tacklers there brings him down. Short gain. Ryan Lauer.
If you're Konawaena right now, another thing you might want to be looking at doing is just trying to pop the ball out of there. It's something that can really change. Again, we talked about momentum. The turnover would be critical for them right now.
Just a little over 2 minutes left in this first half. Krauts, fake, looks to go to the air.
Gonna put it in the air.
Completion on the left side by the hash mark. It'll be about a 6-yarder.
Yeah, and it's clear when he does put in there, he's looking for number 7, Owen Weekly.
Second down and maybe a yard.
Yeah, Weekly's got good size too, 6'2", $195. So nice big target out there. for those few times that Crowns does want to put it in the air.
To Esparza. Esparza
He's
will
got
go
the
to
edge.
the flag.
He's got the edge.
And he goes
Walks it in.
to the corner. 151.
Scores 87.
Boy, this second quarter been a good one for the Wolverines. And that was what? About was that? I don't know how many yards that was.
I don't either, but I can tell you this. I guess that little breather there for Esparza worked out pretty
That's all he
nicely.
needed, huh?
If he needed it. Oh,
This
going.
time hits the crossbar, but before they could get the kick off, there was a flag.
That might work out to
They went
Truckee's
ahead and
favor.
whipped with the kick, but bounces off the left goalpost bar. See what they call that.
During the kick, failure to wear mouthpiece on the kicking team. It was no good.
I'm not familiar with that call. I've never heard a mouthpiece
That's
call
the
before.
first time.
I mean, I've had mouthpiece called against me before, but not during any kind of a game. That's interesting.
So 3 straight point afters, no good for the Wolverines, but that's the only thing that's going bad for them right now is the point after touchdown because they got 3 of them to their credit here.
Boom, boom, boom. And when I say boom, 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 these are not quick, explosive plays. I mean, they're explosive runs, but they're not for a lot of yardage. But definitely more than effective. Keeping the chains moving. Effective 4th down conversions, too. Big time.
So 4 possessions this half for Truckee, only 2 for Konawaena. Konawaena has run a total of 4 plays, 4 running plays rather.
You could not do 2 back-to-back onside kicks. No. Okay. That's going to go
Just
out of
wanna
bounds.
go out
It
of
looks
bounds.
like. Yep. That'll give us a good field position.
There you go.
If we're right, there's just under a minute 40 left, so there's time to do something here.
Well, would you do that, or do you just play it safe and
Oh,
say, hey,
no, there's no playing it safe. No.
You don't think so,
No,
huh?
no.
just want to get back to our confines, talk it over, and come back in the second half? Nah, that won't be the case.
Not, especially not this field position.
So they're going to re-kick with the 5 yards back, I guess, or what?
Oh, my mistake. I thought they would receive the ball in the 40-yard line.
That's what I had. Nonetheless, thank you for being with us. It is Big Island Interscholastic Federation football with a little help from 3A Northern of California and Nevada.
And the lights are on. So welcome to our version of Friday Night Lights.
All right, Kyle Hurst set to do it one more time. Short kick, and
Got more whistles.
another flag. Offsides, Truckee this time. Take off on the kickoff just a little bit too early. That'll move them back another 5 yards.
This is a very slow plodding way to gain field advantage. Perhaps we shall see.
Coachman, on the kicking team, 5-yard penalty. Free kick.
So a lot for Coach Ivans to like, especially on the offensive side, but also defensive side so far. Some things not to like, obviously the point after attempts, whether they be for 2 or from the kicking game, and then these operational issues. You know, sure, you got the lead. Sure, you got the momentum. Sure, you got Konawaena on their heels. However, no, these are issues, early season issues, first game issues that he won't be pleased with.
Hurst one more time.
Let's do it again. Maybe. Oh, boy. What are we doing?
We forgot to add the
Oh,
5-yard
okay.
penalty.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
Now we got the 5-yard. From kicking from the 30. I think that's where the NFL kicks it from now. But you have to land it within the landing zone. Nonetheless, that's pro. We're here for high skill. Short, much like a pooch kick. About
got room to run.
3-yard line. Got some room, looks to the far side, and is driven out of bounds. That'll be number 24, Fatunu Taimane.
So again, the scoreboard's down. So we believe, there's about 1:45 left. And again, you asked earlier, how do you play this now? How do you play this possession if you're Konawaena? I believe they still have 2 timeouts, if I'm not mistaken, maybe one.
Correct.
Hard to say there, 2 without a scoreboard.
There's 2. They got 2 available for him. Alani, the QB in the shotgun. He'll fake it up. A little bit of a busted play there, I believe, but he'll take it on his own. Get some positive yardage. A flag flies in the backfield.
Many of them. Well, at least 2. Coming from both directions.
That play didn't work out well. They basically ran into each other.
Yeah, bobbled that snap too a little bit. Might have just messed up the timing. Still resulted in a good gain. However, we have to see what this penalty is.
Illegal blindside block. Number 11.
Coming
the
back.
offense.
So, boy, that's a big one themselves. 15-yarder.
Replay first down.
Now it's fair to ask that question, I think, about how do you play this. Again, with the field position being moved back, you got a lot to go to get first down. Not a lot of time on the clock, but I'm going to presume that Konawaena stays aggressive and tries to figure out a way to put some points on the board before the half.
I'm going to go the other direction and just
Okay.
let's take it easy here.
Here we go. Well, that could have been big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimenez had his hands all over that
was a
one.
little
Just
scary
kind
there.
of squirted through his hands. Could easily been scooped by Jimenez. So break for Konawaena there for sure.
Second down and, gosh, a whole bunch. Call it 20. He's looking. Nope. Now he'll decide to pass and be drugged down. Good tackle by number 50, I believe.
I think it's 22 McMaster. Pulled him down from behind, wouldn't let him get away.
So a running play there, no go. The third play of this third series for Konawaena.
I'm wondering if Truckee has any timeouts left. I don't know. If they did, it would seem to be an opportune time to call one on this long third down.
Well, it looks like somebody called one and then they changed their mind. Konawaena called it and then they said never mind. So
Not a great time for Konawaena to call a timeout.
So they'll start the clock with 51 seconds left in the first half. They'll go to the air again. Lets it fly, no good.
Yeah, Logan Kane had a chance for that one. Would have been a tough pick. Watch this. Just kind of goes off his hand. It would have been a tough one. He's in great position, though.
So Truckee will see if they can get on the board via the punt return route. We shall see. Back to do the receiving chores, number 24, Ivan Esparza. He's been one of their spark plugs this evening.
Punt it away from Mr. Esparza.
We got everything set. Snap.
A little high.
He gets to the 50-yard line, takes a Konawaena bounce, and goes out of bounds, or rather down at the 39-yard line.
Very solid result there. Didn't let Esparza do anything critical at this juncture of the game. Kept it out of his hands. Decent Field position for Truckee. Let's see if they sit on it. Again, we're not entirely sure how much clock is left in this second quarter. But clearly there's some time left because they're on the field. They're just running up to that line and getting these plays snapped off.
Crouch going to the air. Oh, a little screen. And boy, it's a very nice screen. Gets positive yardage, another first down. 5 possessions for Truckee.
That was just a terrific play call there. Not what you're expecting. Just catching him off guard yet again. Yeah, beautiful. Great blocking.
Little pitch to the left side. Breaks the corner, gets some positive yardage. Yeah, I'm just...
Good pop there from Tamashiro.
wondered where that official timer is. Esparza, boy, is running very, very well this evening, and he'll get another first down, but a flag flies.
Yeah, it looks like a holding call might favor the Wildcats here.
Bring it back. From there, huh? Your spot.
Yeah.
During the play, holding. Number 50 on white. 10-yard penalty, spot or fall, still second down.
Third holding call
Relive,
of the evening
no.
for the Wolverines.
Now you're going to get that when you have a heavy run game. Just cost of doing business.
Esparza hops over one man, but then good penetration for the Wildcats, and that'll wrap up the first half with the Konawaena Wildcats 7 and the Truckee High School Wolverines coming to Hawaii and saying, we know what we're doing.
Yeah, had a game plan.
We got 18 points.
Had a game plan, stuck to the game plan, didn't get flustered.
So we're going to be taking a break and come back. We're going to have a special treat for you as we have the play-by-play and color analyst for the Wolverines going to be making their way to us and give us the Truckee Wolverine view of that first half. Stand by, it's all coming your way right here on NLTV Sports.
While sunshine feels good, too much of it can harm your skin. Be generous with your sunscreen. Wear hats and cover-ups when needed. Stay out of the sun during the peak hours of UV radiation. Sunburns will fade over time, but the damage lingers and can lead to serious health issues. Check your skin regularly for changes and consult with a dermatologist if needed. Let's take the shade, not the risk. Protect your skin and win the fight against skin cancer.
Aloha, welcome to another episode of Dive In. We're here down at Kahaluu Bay. We'll be jumping into the water, checking out some nice coral reefs that's been growing, and also learning a lot of lessons from Kahaluu Bay Education Center, a program of Kohala Center, as they do reef teach here every week, just to help educate the entire community about how to be safe, how to preserve the ocean, and how to make it better for the next generation. All right, well, let's go dive in.
Stay connected with your Hawaii Island community through Naleo TV. Tune in for local events, community programs, and important updates. Naleo TV, the people's platform.
In this episode of Culture Corner, we check out the County of Hawaii Parks and Recreation's East Hawaii Youth Track and Field Meet 2024.
We are here at Waiakea High School at the Kanyamase Field, and this is our first track meet for the 2024 season on the east side. We have a lot of schools that participate, but we also have a lot of individual or private teams. It's open to anybody who wants to register and come out and just have a good time.
Aloha Island drivers, let's embrace the spirit of Ohana and make our roads safer together with these simple safe driving tips. Be courteous and patient with fellow drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists. Keep our Aina clean. Don't litter from your car. Let's keep our beautiful island pristine. Ensure that everyone in the car wears their seatbelts. We protect each other. Together, let's make Hawaii's roads safer and keep the Aloha spirit alive in every journey.
Once again, aloha and welcome to Yates Field here in Kona. We have some special guests, and I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Keith Thomas, the voice of the Wolverines. I do play-by-play, and my color man, Josh Arbogast. We've been doing it together for quite a while, and we really appreciate the hospitality having us on here.
Yes,
really a good game. The first period, Hawaii came out, really showed their defense, and really was strong. Went up 7-0, and then Truckee finally woke up and got back in this ball game.
Yeah, so I want to talk about time of possession, right? So in the second quarter and
Right.
through the first half, Truckee has 16 minutes and 15 seconds of time of possession. That means that they've kept Kona off the field for basically 2/3 of the first half. That has allowed Ivan Esparza to go for 13 carries for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half.
Breaking the century mark that quick. Yeah.
Yes.
Let me ask you about Coach
Ivins.
Is the onside kick, is that typical for him to do something like that?
It was not surprising for us to see him do that in the first half, because he's a big believer in momentum and capitalizing on that momentum, right? So for us, it's not surprising when he does something like that. He gives his coaches autonomy to be able to be aggressive, because I mean, with a team like Kona that has such a stout defense right now, it really, really, really is important to get momentum and maintain that momentum.
Well, and he even did it in the state championship game a couple of years ago when we were at Allegiant Stadium against Slam. They had a 15-yard penalty, so the ball was at the 50-yard line, and he went ahead and did it then. They were 15 yards off the ball instead of 10 yards off the ball, so he'll take advantage of that.
Well, let me ask you about the QB, Brady.
Yes.
How do you think he's been doing?
You know, we talked in the car on the way over here, and they're trying to keep him to, just kind of shorter passes. Really the idea was to establish the ground game. We have a really good O-line. Both of those guys, the big guys, are going to play college ball after this year.
Right.
So establish a ground game, control the clock.
But he's got a pretty good arm.
I'm a big stats guy. So he was 4 for 8 for 68 yards and a touchdown, right? So completion percentage, you'd like to see that come up a little bit, but really at the end of the day, is he executing the plays that are asked of him to execute, right? So right now, Truckee's balance as far as run to pass is more or less like 5-1 on the plays. So you're going to continue to see that. Ivins he grew up in a ground game, so he himself is going to continue to run the ball as long as it's being effective.
Well, we saw Esparza have an exceptional first half, but the kid who came in to spell him a bit, Scott, pretty good himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
And even Lauder was really tough down there, as Truckee headed in for that last touchdown. And he's not typically an offensive player. He's more of a fullback, kind of hard-nosed, run it down your throat. But he's a linebacker, so he's unafraid for the contact.
Yeah.
Well, and one of the things is that a lot of people don't know is one of our starting cornerbacks got injured here in Hawaii, so he's not playing tonight. So we have a very young secondary, and that was a little bit of a concern. But we had an interception, and the secondary's done a good job tonight.
So overall, what's your feeling on Truckee this evening in that first half?
Well, we got to work on our PATs. That's for sure.
Yeah. But otherwise, in that very excellent coach football team, and that wing T, that misdirection is definitely giving the Konawaena Wildcats a little bit of trouble. Well, you can see where they're out of position, especially the touchdown pass. Wide open.
There was no one within 15 yards of them on that play.
Yeah, they bit on that.
And that's just a missed assignment. The linebacker's supposed to pick that up.
And that goes back to that wings and things that we talked about pregame, right? So this game is far from over, though. I mean, and Ivins is in there telling his team right now at halftime, he's saying, hey, listen, boys, we still got 24 minutes, and this team is going to come out. This Kona team is going to want to come out and put it and smash it down their throats. I mean, you saw how aggressive they were coming right out of the gates. They tried to throw deep. They were trying to get a 68-yard touchdown off the gate.
Right up the start. Yeah.
Long way. This game is a long way from over.
Long way from over.
We're looking forward to that second half. I'm quite sure you guys are too, and you never know. Hopefully, we'll have enough time for post. But nonetheless, we're wishing you guys best of luck for the second half. A little bit more luck for the Konawaena Wildcats side.
Well, no matter the outcome.
Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us.
Enjoy the rest of your stay. Okay, we'll be back with more action. It's right here on NLTV Sports.
Aloha, welcome to another episode of Dive In. We're here down at Kahaluu Bay. We'll be jumping into the water, checking out some nice coral reefs that's been growing, and also learning a lot of lessons from Kahaluu Bay Education Center, a program of Kohala Center, as they do reef teach here every week, just to help educate the entire community about how to be safe, how to preserve the ocean, and how to make it better for the next generation. All right, well, let's go dive in.
Check out this episode of Audrey Wilson's Cooking Show.
Aloha and welcome to the Audrey Wilson Cooking Show. Today I have a bunch of really special guests. First of all, I have Yuta Momoki, the owner of Mom's Hilo, and I have Aaron Ueda and Kaz Milliken.
First thing we're gonna do is my signature roll.
Okay.
It's called the bomb. Basically, it's a shrimp tempura roll with snow crab mix inside of the roll.
Stay connected with your Hawaii Island community through Naleo TV. Tune in for local events, community programs, and important updates. Naleo TV, the people's platform.
In this episode of Culture Corner, we check out the County of Hawaii Parks and Recreation's East Hawaii Youth Track and Field Meet 2024.
We are here at Waiakea High School at the Yates Field, and this is our first track meet for the 2024 season on the east side. We have a lot of schools that participate, but we also have a lot of individual or private teams. It's open to anybody who wants to register and come out and just have a good time.
Aloha Island drivers, let's embrace the spirit of Ohana and make our roads safer together with these simple safe driving tips. Be courteous and patient with fellow drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists. Keep our Aina clean. Don't litter from your car. Let's keep our beautiful island pristine. Ensure that everyone in the car wears their seatbelts. We protect each other. Together, let's make Hawaii's roads safer and keep the aloha spirit alive in every journey.
Welcome back to Kealakekua, Kona Town. Boy, we had a pretty good ball game here, John. I know we're behind, but you still feel everything's still within grasp.
Within grasp, with adjustments made both on the offense and defense. And Konawaena, I believe, is going to get the ball first in the second half. You take a quick look at some of the action from the first half.
And number 24 there is Sparta having a great game. Again, if you were with us in the halftime show, he's over the century mark there as far as rushing goes.
Yeah, he's a real workhorse.
I mean, that kid will take a lot of hits. And Krauts, for his first outing as a starting QB, doing pretty good himself.
Yeah, feeling pretty good. You know, as mentioned at halftime, 4 for 8, 60-plus yards, but a touchdown. Not being asked to do a lot, but he's commanding the offense in the sense that he knows exactly what play they're running, the timing is there, the operations are clean, he's taking the snaps well, he's handing it off at the appropriate times. It's just so hard to tell what's going to happen. The deception. Sometimes watching a running game is you're going to see check out these highlights.
Right.
When there's a lot of heavy run play, maybe they can be a little bit bland, so to speak. Bland but effective. Not in this instance. These run plays are flashy. They're exciting. There's a lot of pizzazz to them. There's a lot of movement. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Some of the plays are the exact same plays, but I'm giving it to the first back.
And flip it around maybe on the other side of the field. Yeah.
And then the next time I'm giving it to the second back.
Yeah, you can see in these replays though, just churning down the field. After first contact too. It's not like there's these massive clean holes. There are at times, but when they're getting contact, the running backs are pushing through it, especially Esparza, just 160 pounds, no problem. And that onside kick right there that you're watching, that really turned the tables.
It's just a little brain fog there on that one. He should have gone after it.
You can see Esparza just walking this one in, kind of real clean there, easy. And then, he's been having fun. He's been enjoying himself. He's having a good trip.
So glad you could be with us here. And looking forward to a pretty good second half, boy. If things go okay the way they've been going, it's some excellent football here, some good passing, some good catching.
Well, again, barring an effective onside kick here, Konawaena will get the ball, barring any kind of, mishandling the ball on their side. And then let's see what they can do. It's critical right now to mount a drive to get some positive forward momentum and points.
Yes.
Points matter always, and especially now, down by 11 to start the second half.
Fatanu and Thomas back to receive for the Wildcats. And doing the kickoff towards number 44 for the Wolverines, Kyle Hertz.
Check out this beautiful backdrop just for you.
Some last-minute preparations by the officials. And they'll wait. I guess they're waiting for the clock to hit 0.
Players are ready. Officials are ready. Clock's not ready.
The clock is not ready. There you go.
And I wonder what that halftime locker room discussion was for Coach Uemoto. Again, these are new players, right? Not new players, I should say, but they're stepping up, underclassmen, filling in slots for established players that were playmakers. So again, the expectations, kind of keeping those realistic, but at the same time, there's standards here that Coach Uemoto has created, established.
That's right. Well, we're going to see a lot of Tiani Alani this half. There's the kick. It'll be taken by Thomas. Thomas breaks it past the 25 to the 30. Still on his feet.
How did he get through there?
All the way down to the 47-yard line. Wow, great kickoff return there by Thomas, Gaia Thomas. Little spark there on the early going for
Check
the
this out.
Konawaena
Check this out. It
Wildcats.
looks like he's done. You know,
Yeah,
looks like he's done. It's a good run back, 30-yard line. He's done. He's
Right
done.
about there.
No, he's not. He's not done.
So here comes Keenan Alani, prolific passer last year, nearly 3,000 yards last year. But this time he'll go right up the gut, and Truckee expecting that, a short gain. Nice tackle by number 0, Ryan Lauder. Big hard hit there.
Yeah, the crosshairs on him, and pop.
Alani looking to go to the air, lets it fly. Almost intercepted, intended for Kea Thomas.
Oh, there was an opportunity there. Taituna Fautanu was wide open down the middle. You can see him waving in the air, desperately calling to Alani. But again, Alani had to scramble around, lost his vision down the field. There's an opportunity there. Fautanu was all alone. So a missed opportunity there.
Third down, here we go. 8-yard pickup is what they need.
He's got some time.
Alani's looking. He's going to have to take it and run. He's not going to get enough for the first down.
No, a nice, smart effort on his part. He did not put the ball into jeopardy at all. He took what he could get. And let's see what the Wildcats do here.
Brings up fourth down.
Do they play it conventionally?
No,
they are on Truckee's side of the field, so that does factor in.
Fourth
here
down,
you go.
We'll say 4th and 5.
Can we just say it? Biggest play of the game, obviously.
Big down. They'll hand it off. Going up the middle. Will he have enough for the first down? That's going to be the question. Let's see if they mark it for enough for the first down.
It's nearly identical. No. Oh, I thought he had made it. Just short.
Denied.
Look at this.
On the
just
run.
Comes up just short. Oh. That was nearly identical to the fourth down conversion Konawaena had in the first quarter, running the ball when you might expect the ball to be in the air.
So big play there. That's the first big play that second half. Deny him on the 4th down and 5. Truckee with the ball now. Little quick toss to the running back on the right side. Gets to the corner and gets positive yardage, about 5.
You're getting a little bit of Seth Molt there.
So second down on the carry.
Wolverines going to sharing the wealth now, if you will, from the run game. I don't even think Esparza is in there right now. Nope, he's out there.
Second down, we'll call it 6. 2 wideouts to the near side.
Maybe that's sharing things over, and it's Esparza's time again.
And a man in motion.
Oh, there's that keeper I was talking. No, yep.
Esparza. No, it's not.
Check that. They put Kuntz in for that kind of wildcat look you were talking about earlier.
Right. Short run. Get a couple of yards. Brings up 3rd down, and we'll say 3. They'll send CJ, or rather,
that's the second time we've seen that play.
Down.
It just creates a little bit of a pocket for Crowns to make just enough yardage on this throw, but it just creates a nice little pocket for him to throw there. And I don't mean a pocket for him to stand in, I mean a pocket for the receiver to settle down in a little bit of traffic.
At the 44 of the Wildcats, Krotz looks to the left side, then changes his mind and go ahead and tucks it. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. No gain on that play.
A quick decision making for him there. He looked at it, didn't like what he saw, kept it, took off with it, got it back to the line of scrimmage. I think the coaching staff for the Wolverines, they'd be pretty pleased with what they're seeing from Crown so far. His decision making, his poise especially.
Crouch gets his man in motion. Misdirection, going to the air, wide open again. Completion.
Wow.
Oh, he dropped it.
That's his guy weekly, too.
Yeah. Wow.
6'2", 195. Again, a nice big target. That's his go-to
boy.
guy tonight. The throw was good enough. It wasn't great, but it was good enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Check out this replay here.
That's why he had his hands in his face.
I mean,
there
actually, the throw was just fine.
He knew he should have had it. He's going, oh, gosh. What?
Maybe you want to lead him a little further down the field, but good enough.
Third down.
This should be stopped. Yeah. Now I ask you, will we see a punt?
And yes, they will bring the punting team out finally.
We had the over-under on punts for this game.
And to do the punting charge will be number 23, Seth. Huh?
Oh, that was tight. What a good punt.
Nice punt. All the way back to the 5-yard line. His receiver, he'll go out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And Tanu. Good punt, man. Excellent punt.
Yeah, he had pressure on him, too, coming in hot. Almost an opportunity there for Konawaena to block that punt, but he gets it away clean, pins him down at the 12-yard line. And just like that, the Wildcats are on the field. They're ready to go.
So they'll go to the run game. Breaks it to the left side. Gets the corner. So then,
First down.
another run up the middle this time and gets enough for another first down.
Yeah, back-to-back big chunk runs for all.
Yeah.
We got more flags coming out now. It looked like a post-play flag as opposed to during the play. Looks like they're walking back. Change strategy here from Konawaena.
Yes.
Effective change in strategy, although this penalty is going to...
After the play, personal foul on the offense. 15-yard penalty, still first down.
Yeah, that's going to be real tough to swallow right there for Konawaena after you're making these positive gains. And this great run here from Alves after he just, took a big chunk of yardage.
Yeah.
It's another nice big chunk of yardage.
Go the other direction.
Yeah. So they got that going for him.
Alani to the air. Does short little dump off pass. Breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles, gets back two. 10-yard gain.
Yeah, Taituna Fautanu there. Great job at
wow.
breaking. Watch him break this first tackle. Like, you might not get anything. Yeah. He just keeps his head up. Breaks another tackle.
Another run. Staying on the ground there are the Konawaena Wildcats.
Yeah, Alba's carrying the load right now. This is working for Konawaena. Let's see if they stick with it. Let's see if Alani maybe, a little play action.
Going to the air this time. In and out of the hands of Thomas.
was a nice route. He really had a lot of space there. Probably could have ran a little bit had he been able to bring that one in.
Second down and 10. Alani once more to the air. This time it's caught.
Went backwards to go forwards. Nice running there.
Yeah, boy.
From Taituna Fautanu. Went backwards to get forwards. Always
Did he get
risky.
enough for a first down? No, he didn't.
The old Barry Sanders move.
But it is a completion. 2 out of 3 on this series for Keenan Alani. He'll take it again. Little quick pass to Thomas on the left.
He's got room. Oh,
Thomas
ball's out.
fumbles the ball. Recovered by Truckee.
Oh, he's hurt too. Oh, that's a shame. Kaya Thomas. We won't speculate. That's a shame.
Boy, that was a nice little run he had initially there.
Yeah, ball came cleanly out, popped away by Truckee cleanly, and then I hate to speculate again, but you can see their knee buckle a little bit after that ball's popped out. Staff attending to him right now, medical staff. Oh, that's tough.
Well, these teams both have a full slate of games coming up in the future. Next week for the Wildcats, they'll be home once again entertaining the Kahuku Red Raiders, while the Wolverines will be entertaining the team from Bear River.
Oh, they're not sticking around to take on anybody else?
They said, no, we'll do our little quick Kona trip.
I thought they might do a little island hopping. Here's great news. Whatever happens after this, to see Thomas walking off under his own power, as they say, trotting off. I was concerned there at first, the way that knee buckled and the way he went down, clearly in agony. So great news for him, great news for this team. That being said, though, ball changes hands.
Boy.
Yeah. Too bad for the Wildcats. They were making a deep push to try to change this game into a one-score game.
Second turnover of the night for the Wildcats of Kona. 9:22 in the first half. Kalani had the interception to Jimenez.
Yeah, good point. That's 2 turnovers for the Wildcats.
Another run up the middle. Boy, oh boy, Esparza that time.
Check that, Seth Molt.
Oh yes, number 23.
Molt, they're letting take, some of the duties over, a little bit of the burden, if you will. Again, the options back there for what Truckee has and on run plays really make it difficult for Konawaena to put up a solid front, figure out where they're going and stop them.
They'll try the running game again. They're using a lot of that misdirection, boy. It's tough. Trying to figure out who's got the ball there, especially if you're a linebacker.
Yeah, Sparza was the decoy there. I wouldn't mind being a decoy too if I already had 140 yards on the ground or whatnot, something of that nature.
Brings up third down. 3 for the Wolverines of Truckee, California. Crouch, hands it up the middle. Will he get enough for the first down?
I think it's just short.
What do you think here, man? They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory.
Let's see it. Let's check this out on the replay there.
Short one.
Yeah, it was a critical play by Kapuniai to stop him short.
Will it be? They're still talking things over, looking at.
Oh
no, there's an injury.
Yeah, we have a player down for Truckee.
Oh, that's what's going on there.
Yeah. He might have, I'm certain if he got that first down. No, I'm seeing fourth down there, all the way across the field. My eyes are still that good, barely. There's not much left meat on that bone, though, for our first down, so we shall see. You know what? Check it out.
Let's send the punting team out?
No, I see Crowns out there unless he punts. Coach punt, maybe? Oh, they're coming out big, fast, not.
Up the middle, and it's enough for the first down. Yes, enough for the first down.
That is such an aggressive, assertive play call by Truckee under these conditions. Yeah, you got the lead. You got, no safe play, no punt, no pushing back, no making Wildcats make a long drive. Take the chance, trust your O-line, trust your quarterback to make sure the operation is clean. Because that's critical to those plays.
4 straight running plays, make that 5. And why wouldn't you get in positive yardage? That's the third, or rather a 3-yard gain. Brings up second down. So Truckee trying to just control the game now, which means control the clock straight up the middle.
Yeah, our friends from Truckee talked about the time of possession, our friends at halftime, and how lopsided that was.
Boy.
If there ever was a good time now with this lead, this 2-possession lead, just chewing up clock, controlling time of possession.
Oh yeah, the 3 possessions of the first half for Kona. That was it.
There's some very excited fans here, I believe, trying to encourage the Wildcats to make a big play.
Pivot over to the right side.
Is the ball out? No, he was down. Man was down.
Another first down, though.
You are correct. They are moving the chains. This ball came out late, if you see it. No real problems there. Yeah.
At the Truckee 44. Once again, running play it is. 6 straight running plays. That one a gain of about a yard. 2nd and 9.
Now, if you put it down on paper, if you're Coach Ivins and the Wolverines, this is what it looks like. Put it on paper, and then you put it into action. This is what it looks like. This is the formula.
Misdirection
This is
again.
the formula right here.
Good tackle.
Whole nother option right there.
Or number 12.
Bennett Jitloff,
Wong
yeah.
Ewan. But not before they gain of about 4 yards. Brings up 3rd down. 7 running plays in a row.
But look at that clock tick. Under 2.5 minutes left in this quarter. Which tells you about 12.5 minutes of playing time left in this game. And Konawaena wasn't unable to score when it looked like they were threatening on that last drive. That fumble cost them. Still a 2-possession game.
In misdirection. Oh, this time they'll go to the air. And again.
This time Weekly keeps, boy, I tell you.
Weekly, boy, he's having a good ball game himself.
He's having a terrific game. Crowns just barely got that off. Check it out in the backfield. The pressure's on. He just barely gets that off, but it's good enough.
So deep into Wildcat territory at the 21-yard line.
So just when you're not expecting it, boom, deep pass.
To the right side they'll go.
Or at least I wasn't expecting it.
Late flag.
Another flag.
See what that call is.
During the play, holding, number 7, on the offense. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Is it holding?
It was a holding on Weekly, I believe. He had that drop on that last possession that kind of cost him, but not this time. He makes up for it on that last play. Gets a holding call here, but we talked about it before. With all this running and all these different directions, you're probably going to get a holding call every now and then. Again, cost of doing business.
He'll try the right side again. almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
There's some sportsmanship. You can't see it on the camera right now, but we got a Konawaena player cramping up. Who goes over to help him with the cramp and stretch him out? Owen Weekly. If you didn't know, I just want to share a little story with you guys. Our viewing audience out there, bread was broken between these teams on Wednesday. The Truckee Wolverines helped build EMU with the Konawaena Wildcats. So this is more than a road trip game or whatever you want to call it, an air trip game. It's a chance for people to really bond, to get to know each other in their homeland, coming over. Clearly, Konawaena has been a terrific host thus far, and also Truckee have been terrific guests. And I want to also mention, too, Truckee Travels. We see a lot of people in the stands tonight with their Truckee gear. They're feeling pretty good about the trip so far.
By the way, Truckee, very nice aloha wear you guys brought over to wear.
Yeah.
If you ever get a shot of their shirts, very nice looking aloha shirts.
Pretty classy.
For their trip on over.
Not as easy to do as you would think to make proper aloha attire. Sometimes it doesn't work, but pretty classy. Looks good.
So he comes off. Coach Brad Uemoto talks to his guys and says, let's go back out there and get after it, boys.
What do you got here? About a 2nd and 12, it looks like?
That'll be it, John. Boy, this is a critical series
massive
here. Okay.
Massive.
If they get too far ahead, it's going to be changing Konawaena's mentality on offense for sure. They'll try that again. The second man up the middle they go, and some positive yardage again.
Yeah, Puni Haole there with a big tackle from the mistaken. Looked like that from here. That's
Brings
critical.
Up 3rd down and 6.
If they can force a field goal attempt here, even if successful, keeps it to 14 points. If my math is good, not my strength. That breathes some more life into this game for Konawaena if they're able to do that.
That's right.
If they would even attempt a field goal on 4th down, we don't know. Let's see if it even gets to that.
They'll go to the air this time.
I think that
It'll
hit the
be
ground.
complete.
Maybe not.
Seth Holtz gets it, but short of the 1st down. Are they going to go for it, John? 4th and 6?
Do you put your field goal unit out there and try to stretch? Let's see where this ball... Yeah, oh, wow. That was a great... Just scraped that before it could hit the turf. So positive yardage, but still a pretty decent amount of yards to go there.
Like they're talking it over, whether they want to do it or not.
This might be worthy of a timeout for Truckee to really, make sure you make the decision you want to make right here. You've got everything in your hands right now.
Oh, man. Big turning point here, I believe. Oh, that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 1 score in the 1st quarter, 3 scores rather in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
And none so far in this 3rd half. We move on to the 4th quarter. Here's some of the replays that Carter, thank you very much for the guys in the truck. Bam, bam. A little pinball machine action there.
Yeah, a great start coming out of the half for Konawaena. Just, some issues with penalties, and then of course the big fumble when they were marching down the field. It looked like even if he could have kept the ball in his hands, he might have been able to take it in. But a nice tackle. That was a tough drop right there, but Weekly made up for it later, the big catch. But this was the drive right here for Konawaena. That was the fumble right there. That really cost him. But again, just glad to see Thomas get off the field and walk off at that point. That was critical as well. But, credit to Konawaena. They stepped up in that half. Now, there's still a 4th down right now in their territory. I believe they're in the red zone. So, still a scoring opportunity right now for Truckee. Flipping the field, heading into this last final quarter.
So, critical play coming up for Truckee. What are they going to do facing this 4th and 6th inside the red zone? This is going to be their 3rd 4th down attempt. They were good on the previous 4th down.
Is Crowns out there to hold maybe for a kicker? Or nope, he's calling a play. This is interesting.
Way out to the near side. Lone running back, they'll go up the middle.
That is a huge, huge play for Konawaena.
No good.
CPR,
Ball
life
goes
support,
over,
resuscitation opportunity.
Renewed vigor. They're saying, okay, we stopped him there. That's the big play there. What'd you think about that play, though? Going right up the middle again.
Why not? Everything they've done, well, not everything. Most everything they've done has worked. So I'm not going to second guess the play calling. It didn't work that time. But this is a big opportunity for Alani to do what he's been doing, but with new players.
Let's see
who he trusts.
He'll come to their side, turns the corner, and gets pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, Taituna Fautanu's had a terrific game. Talking to Coach Uemoto, that's somebody that Alani knows he can trust. Great start to that drive right here. They don't need a quick score necessarily, but it can't take too long.
Well, they got to do something with each and every possession.
Was he able to secure that?
Yes.
Yep.
Completion. To number 15, Kyle Johnson.
Yeah, freshman Johnson. That doesn't happen here a lot. Johnson on the field as a freshman making plays. Let's see what he can do.
To the air again. He'll take it to the run. Decides to say, I'll keep it and go. Spin moves. Will he have enough for a first down?
Yep, they're moving the chains.
First down it is.
Smart play by Alani. Smart play by Alani. There's a little delayed handoff.
Good run on that one, about a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, Alvis has really played well in this second half. Just some big runs. Look at this delayed handoff. Nice. Big puka. And then finishes strong. And unfortunately, we've got a player down on the field for the Wolverines right now. It's number 22, I believe, Amos McMaster.
Yeah, so they'll take a little bit of a breather there. Boy, this trip to Hawaii for Truckee started about 6 years ago.
Right, correct.
We were informed that the way it came about is a former student of Truckee ended up becoming a track and field coach for Konawaena.
Yeah.
Goes over and says, hey, we got a pretty good program over there. Why don't you come over and play us? They decided, okay, yeah, that might be pretty good. They put it together in 18, 19, started doing some fundraising, and then COVID hit, had to put it on the back burner. Well, COVID, pow, they already had some money in the bank. We're still going to do this? Yes, so they continued onward, golf tournaments and other fundraisers. And boy, to their credit, their booster club said, we're sending all the kids, man. If one goes, all of them goes. So, yeah, kudos to that Truckee High School alumni and all the businesses in and around that area for helping these kids have something that they'll remember for the rest of their life. Some of these kids will never come back to Hawaii in their lifetime. So this is just a treat and a half for those youngsters.
Absolutely, and the idea again was resuscitated. It never, evaporated, but it was on, it was a little bit fragile, that idea of playing this game, but it was resuscitated in 2023.
Yeah, right.
So you can see how much work it takes. So now we're in 2025, near the, getting to this latter half of 2025, but it's happening now, a very special trip. Very special for both teams. And Konawaena has done this before too. They've gone, again, quote unquote, on the road to play on the mainland against, really tough teams. A great learning experience in so many ways, not just from a football perspective, but creating very well-rounded student athletes.
Coach Ivan himself, boy, he's been coaching at Truckee since 1993.
That's when he graduated, I believe. He won a national champion as a player there.
Yeah.
He's been coaching there for 30 years, though, as you said. Correct. That's actually correct. Yeah.
Heading into his 27th season. I'm just getting some stuff that we pulled off the internet and stuff.
Yeah.
But his son has come through the Truckee football program as well. So they're
sound familiar?
Enjoying it.
Konawaena? Yeah.
Konawaena, same thing.
It's not exactly
Coach
looking in the mirror.
Uemoto,
But that's probably what helped put this all together is the similarities in programs and the pride that both communities have in their teams.
There's the handoff. It'll be a quick run, short gain. Bring up second down, and we'll call it 8. Now call it 6.
Now this makes sense. This makes sense to me to what Konawaena is doing. They're behind on the scoreboard more than one possession, but they're not panicking. They're running the ball. You're not exactly sure what's coming. They're not being conservative, but put it in the air here. Short pass.
Incomplete. They got to get a move on, though. The time's running out for them here.
Here's your critical juncture play, if you will.
Yeah, it's a big drive here.
Down more than one possession. Third and semi-long. 4 down territory?
I think so in this case. Looking way downfield, he'll let it fly.
Just a little too deep for Taitunu Fautanu. Just a little deep there. He was open.
So brings up 4th. They're going to have to go for it. No looking back now.
I think it's just a matter of hitting one of these open receivers for Alani, which we know he can do. Because they've had the openings. Almost got Truckee to jump there.
Yeah, almost.
Would have been nice to have a free play for Konawaena.
Down the field he goes. Lets it fly. Complete. First down.
What a tough, massive catch. If in fact he did have it. Look at this. Truckee players are convinced he didn't catch it. It's hard to tell from that angle. Get up on it quick and get that play off. What a tough catch there. Thomas coming up huge.
Alani still in the pass mode. Let the play in the middle. Got a man. Down at about the 11-yard line.
And if you can't tell, the crowd is coming alive right now.
Four straight passes. This time they go to the run, up the middle. Gain of about 3.
I'm liking the play calling from Konawaena right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really do. It's just, it's a mixture. It's not just pass, 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 try to preserve the clock.
3 first downs on this drive. Alani to the corner. Oh!
That would have been a pick
boy, that one might have been the nail.
That would have been tough. Jimenez had that. Just green turf in front of him.
That would have been his second one of the night as well.
I don't think Tariq Hill could have caught him from behind on that one. He had so much space and momentum.
3rd down.
Let's see if they can convert on that missed opportunity for the Wolverines.
Looking, go to the right, getting pressured. Gonna have to keep it, goes out of bounds.
Do you kick the field goal and make it a one-possession game? 8 points is technically a one-possession game. Interesting.
4th and goal for the Konawaena Wildcats. This is going to be, I'll have to say, until another one comes around, the play of the game.
They're kicking. This is a very educated, if you will. Yeah, he's just playing the scoreboard and he's playing the clock.
.905.
Didn't want to come away with 0. Wanted to make sure you put something on the board. Cuts it down to a one-possession game. If you talk about a touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Credit Ige for stepping up. Putting that through the middle.
All right. Too obvious for a onside kick here.
Is it now?
I would think so.
Those are the best times to do them.
Everybody's expecting that.
Are they? No, I don't know. 9:07 on the clock. Konawaena's defense has been better. I don't think that the Wolverines have let their foot off the gas. I just think Konawaena's made a few adjustments. Again, Konawaena caught a break right there that could have been a pick six by Jimenez. It wasn't. And maybe that factored into Coach Uemoto's decision-making as far as going for the field goal and putting the points on there. Take the breaks you get. Put points on the board. Don't take points off the board ever.
All right, Konawaena trying to make this last 9:07 of the fourth quarter mean something to them. Get that ball back and have a go at this very stout and tough Truckee football team.
I'll just throw it out there too. Konawaena's winning the second half 3-0. For what it's worth, you know, of course they want to finish this, come back, get the win, maybe get into overtime, get the win. But that being said, well played second half thus far for Konawaena, and even with the turnover.
Makani Ige with the kick.
Great kick. Great kick. Oh, wow, what a bounce.
And they'll finally bring him down at about the 25-yard line.
Sweet tackle by Flannery there, not to let Sparza get to the outside and make any more trouble, but what a bounce on that one. Man, it's like a little bounce pass there. Check this out.
Check that out.
Could have been a problem.
Bang.
No problem.
Kind of a handoff.
Like a forward pass off the ground.
So here we go. Set up shop at the 25-yard line. It is Truckee, California High School versus your Konawaena Wildcats. Here comes Krause. They'll hand it off to Sparza. Sparza goes to the left side, breaks one tackle in the backfield, gets positive yardage. Call it second down and 8 yards left.
I'm just loving what Esparza does, given, I mean, he's not diminutive, you know, he's strong, but the yards he's getting after contact are making a difference in this game. Even there, you know, just a couple yards, but he doesn't get taken down for a loss. He just runs tough, and he also runs with angles. He also runs with speed and vision. Lot to like there for Coach Ivan, but he already knew that.
Second run up, but the whistle as the play just gets started. They'll stop it.
Probably a false start.
Now it looks like he's saying an illegal procedure.
Okay.
With all the motion they've got, how can you tell?
Yeah, fair enough. Tough job for the refs tonight. You know, again, you're not getting a lot of air attack. There has been more emphasis on the throwing game for the Wolverines in the second.
Football foul. Coachman, defense, number 0. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
But that being said, you can appreciate how much work and effort goes into this run game for the Wolverines. The amount of practice for synchronization and timing.
Man in motion again. They'll give it to Sparza. Now, can't tell that number yet. 36. Is that Scott?
Yeah, what a big tackle there. Keep, you know, 3rd and 5. Not easy. Big play. A lot could happen here. Little bit of pressure on the Wolverines, dare I say, to keep this ball and not turn it, not give it back to the Wildcats.
Keep running, get that clock going.
It is a one-score game.
Again, up the middle they go.
Look at the power, the surge. I think he got it.
Down.
Yeah, massive surge.
The Truckee faithful are to our right, and every now and then we can hear a big cheer coming from that side for sure.
Yeah, putting the ball in Lauder's hands there on that kind of play where you know you're going to meet some resistance, 200 pounds, he was able to just keep the pile moving and gain those yards, about 3 or 4 yards when it looked like it could have been stopped prior to that. Massive play.
One more time. This time they'll go to the right side. Flag on the play as well.
Could be a hold on 64, some kind of a penalty violation on 64 there. Miles McCusker.
During the play, holding.
Wow.
Offense, number 0.
Excuse me.
10-yard penalty from the
Excuse me to the
previous
McCusker
spot.
family.
Still first down.
1, 2, 3.
So Lauder makes the big
4,
play, comes
5.
back and commits a hold.
5 holding plays, but you'll gladly take that.
Cost of doing business.
You'll gladly take that when you got the lead for sure.
That being said, it does set them down up for like a 1st and 20, I believe. You know, so that you have if you're the Wildcats. You're looking at that, opens up option on defense. Do the Wildcats play super aggressive right now and assertive and try to take it to them on defense?
They'll call timeout.
6:41 left.
It's their first one.
Yeah, it's getting crunch
Truckee.
time for
First of the second half.
Wildcats.
First time out for Truckee. I want to see what the Wildcats do on defense coming out, or do they play really aggressive, assertive, and take some chance on defense to make sure they get, a stop on first contact? Or do they kind of play soft a little bit and see if they can get into like a 3rd and 5, with these first 2 downs? It's a tough call to make right now. I think they're going to go aggressive, and they're going to try to shoot the gaps, and that could cost them, but at the same time, you're playing to win the game.
My head always goes back to the first touchdown that Truckee had, the wide open.
Yeah, right. That came out of nowhere.
Again, biting on those dive plays.
Kind of stacking the box here, the Wildcats are.
There's
that
run.
opening. There's that opening. There's that opening.
First down. Continue to run. I don't know how many tackles that he broke.
It's been, again, that's Jitloff coming in.
Wow.
Just the numerous options once again for players that can run the ball. Look at Crounce getting down the field. Look at him getting down the field, blocking people.
And I mean, to say you're not going to bring me up, it's going to take more than one person to bring me down.
That's generally been the case here. It's been tough a little bit for the Wildcats to be making tackles. That's not been the case all the time. They've made some, stops on first contact and big tackles, nice big, wrap them up, take them down, form tackles. But at other times, we've seen it. Yards after contact has cost them. And then just credit to the Wolverines for creating that. I don't think it's really been a lack of technique on the part of the Wildcats. It's just Truckee just runs the ball hard. Their players just stretch and push. They fight for those extra yards. They keep the legs churning, and it's factored into this game big time. I'd like to know how many yards they've gotten after contact just on the run plays alone.
All right, Konawaena got their charges set already. Let's see what Truckee comes out with.
This is critical time.
29 seconds left in the ball game.
Yeah, this is a critical time right now. Truckee has the ball on the Konawaena side of the field. 1st and 10. Options wide available.
Hands it off right up the middle. Boy, look at that. Look at that. Still going.
I'm telling you.
Tackles, boy.
I'm telling you, they just run hard. Flannery that time. You've got Flannery. Molt.
No, that's a Launer.
I think that was Flannery. Listen, it could be a lot of them. It's hard to keep track. Oh, excuse me. I was on the wrong sheet there. My bad. Yeah. Louder. No problem.
But, I mean, look at all the tackles that he broke.
Esparza. Scott. Jitloff.
Another run on that one. 6 runs. Misdirection, a little quick toss. Still on his feet. Brings up second down, or third down rather. No, second down.
Yep.
And 5. Truckee trying to put the final touches on this one. Handoff up the middle, breaks one tackle. It's about 3, maybe 4 yards. It'll be another fourth down.
Good gang tackling there.
Good tackling. Nonetheless, it's positive yardage. And boy, you got to have some good tackling with these runners, boy. They're not going down.
Truckee's in great position right now. 3rd and short, deep into the red zone. Just so many things they could do right now.
It's 4-down territory too, you know. You're not.
Yeah. Even if though a short chip shot field goal could separate you to 2 possessions, you're probably right.
They just want to. They're feeling pretty confident on those short yardage.
I think it would be quite. That's even if it comes down to it. It's going to be tough to stop them on this 3rd down. When I say Konawaena is going to be hard to stop Truckee on this 3rd down. It's short. There's so many options. Who knows? This could be the time for the Crown's keeper. He might throw it. You know. He's not throwing it.
First down.
You check the key to this thing again. It's just the execution of it. It's everything. It's the receipt. Wow. It's the receipt of the snap by the quarterback, and then the handoff with full momentum for the running back to get to that little crease there and easily pick up the first down.
First down at about the 12-yard line. Konawaena wanted to get things rolling here. Boy, that clock is steadily becoming the 12th man for Truckee. Toss comes to the right side, breaks one tackle.
Still churning. Inside the 5G?
Yes, indeed.
This is trouble time right now for the Wildcats.
2nd and goal.
This is power running right here.
Still can make a first down. They can make it to the 3-yard line and get a first down.
6 Wildcats.
Looks to be about the 5-yard line.
Just on it.
So
2nd and goal.
But I mean, they can make 2 yards and get another first down.
That's even bigger trouble for the Wildcats. You're right. Don't need a first down here.
He'll go to the left side this time, but misdirection. Bring up 3rd. 3rd and call it half a yard.
This is the best the Wildcats could hope for there, other than some kind of a fumble or a bad handle on the snap.
Hey, your truck, you're going, hey, we'll take our time about doing this, boys.
Yep.
That clock.
We're getting down near the 3-minute mark.
Yeah.
Konawaena needs something big right now.
Something big. It's got to be a big play coming here.
Yep. Put everything you got into this one.
Up the middle, broke one tackle, broke 2 tackles,
look at
3 tackles.
It's just so hard to bring him down.
Still no.
Oh, man. Did he secure the yardage?
Wow, man.
Did he secure the yardage for the first down?
Take a look at this run here, boy. Good gosh.
Story of the game. Check it out. Boom. 1, 2. Count them off. 3. Up 3, 4, 5.
Gosh,
6 tackles at opportunities. 4th down. He didn't get it. He did not gain the yardage. So here you go. I mean, why not do the same thing again with Louder? He's, 6 foot, 200 pounds. You need to hog tie him.
And they go to the right side. Turn in. First down.
Guess who? When it matters most. Esparza. Yep. Kind of fake it till louder. I think you're going to give it to the big man for the same thing. Just a nice, perfect toss to your speedster. Cuts back into the seam. Picks up the yards needed. Nothing more, nothing less.
Again, doing that Rolling Stones song about now at times on our side.
Under 2 minutes. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Not much left.
Yeah. Take your time, boys.
Konawaina's hanging on by a thread, but something could happen. You never know. A fumble, a miscue. The ball's on the ground. Nope, it's not.
Touchdown.
The ball is in the end zone. That's where it is. Let's see. Did he make it in? It looks like he did. Refs are saying yes.
And who was
Truckee
that?
sidelines are stoked. They're feeling it right now.
Oh, yeah, boy. Why wouldn't they?
It's a long trip. You want to come away with the W.
Oh,
That's
I don't know.
close. That's close.
Looked like his knee came down, but there's no TV replay on that.
There's no challenge flags?
No.
Okay. No Hawkeye camera?
Dylan, what is it? Dylan Tracy.
I thought that was Jitloff. 32.
32?
Yeah, Jitloff. It's been one of the.
Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Let's see if they can convert a point after attempt here, even though it may not matter. Important for the operations. Clean.
And they
That's
get it.
nice. There's a little cherry on top of the sundae for the Wolverines.
And that was, you said middle?
Bennett Jitloff. Fullback, 5'11", 175 pounds. He's had a terrific game too, as well, I should say. From the cadre of ball handlers for the Wolverines. Lauder, Molt, Esparza, Jitloff, Scott.
Well, unless a miracle happens, it's all academic now, huh?
Well, listen, I've seen crazier things in life, but I'm old, so I've had a lot of opportunities to see crazy things. A quick score here. We've already seen one successful onside kick. Sure, it wasn't by the Wildcats, but we've seen a successful one, so listen, it's not over. And the Truckee knows it. They're really happy in the sidelines. Again, long trip, been a great trip, but to fly back with a W would mean a lot to them.
Oh, boy.
But they know it's not over yet.
So a big kickoff. This one will go out of bounds as well.
I think we know what happens now. More kickoffs, I think.
Another kickoff.
If I'm not
here.
mistaken.
Clock will stop. 1:29 left in the ball game.
Check that. Offense is taking the field.
Declined a penalty, maybe? I don't know. But Konawaena, trailing by 15, will set up shop. So Keena Alani trying to get a little bit of action here for his team in the closing minutes of the ball game. Drops back to pass. This is going to be a long one. Let it fly.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That's what you need right there. That's what you need right there. Quick strike.
Calais Johnson. Freshman.
Coach Uemoto talked about him. Needing to step up. Well, there it is. How much time went off the clock there, partner?
Couple of
About
seconds.
6 seconds. Look at this one. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Ige will set up to
Wondering
do the kicking.
how he could get open behind the secondary when the Wolverines know there's only one thing that can really hurt you. This is big right here. Looks good. Hard to tell from here, this angle. That looked good. So Ige's come through twice with point after attempts. Excuse me, point after attempt twice and a field goal. So the Ige reign continues with as far as quality kicking. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Wow. Kyle Johnson has a opening game to remember.
You know, Alani just needed to hit one of those. There haven't been any that open thus far, but there have been some openings that he just kind of overthrew a little bit or just off, not that one. If anything, slightly underthrown if I'm going to be like, nitpicking, but good enough, just fine. Quick strike, not a quick strike, just the first strike.
Now the onside kick. Everybody's expecting it.
Tell me how many timeouts Konawaena has.
One.
Onside kick. Because the running game for Wolverines is just, what are you going to do if you got one timeout?
Here we go.
You want to hear Julian R. Yates Field Stadium go crazy? If this onside kick is recovered by the Wildcats and they gain possession,
they will go nuts.
Just stand back and listen.
So Ige will kick it off.
All right, let's see what he's got his bag of tricks here.
Boy, and
these are
Wolverines are way up. They're expecting onside 100%.
This is fun.
And they will do.
It's open, it's out, the ball's on the ground. Oh, it looks like he was able to smother it after the initial mishandle. Got a flag on the field. I don't know if this is going to factor into this at all.
Knocked off some seconds. Got a little over a minute left to play. They bring the ball right up to the 50-yard line.
There's no foul on the play.
They're waving off the flag. So Truckee will take over at the midfield stripe.
Pretty simple here. Pretty simple what needs to be accomplished by the Wolverines. And you talk about a team that's built for this moment right here.
Yep.
To secure a win. This is it. This is the formula. That being said, there still is pressure to execute right now. The operations have been clean all night long, by and large. Center QB exchange, handoffs, tosses, it's all been there. I don't expect that to change, but you need to do it now.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage.
Look at all the, oh, and just like that.
Boy,
the
that could
ball
have been
is
disastrous.
just floating around there like a butterfly for a second. How exciting. Yeah, Kuntz was able to secure that. A loss on the play, which is critical.
Check it out on the replay. Whoa.
Now, there's an interesting thing. Konawaena has one more timeout. That's critical.
That's it.
Yeah, it's critical, though. I thought they only had one left. So, if they can get a stop here, they can stop the clock again. There's a chance. The old line. So you're saying there's a chance. I can nearly guarantee one thing for sure, regardless of the outcome at this point, is the mutual respect that has been earned by players and coaches alike from both sides. Definitely, it has to be there. I'm sure that was already there before the game and would have been retained regardless, but the way the game has been played, truly a special game for both teams that will be remembered.
And again, being able to gauge what they have to go with for the rest of the year.
But I'm going to stop talking like the game is over because it's not.
Well, here we go.
There are still plays that need to be made.
All Truckee has to do is hold on to it for
that's
another
all they got to do,
1 minute and 9 seconds.
Okay.
Under center, he'll hand it off. Make it. He'll be a
he's getting
quarterback
to the
keeper
edge.
all the way.
Don't go out of bounds. Did he get him out of bounds?
He'll go out of bounds.
Oh my goodness gracious. Did he really?
Yep.
What a huge, huge play for the Wildcats if he actually got out of bounds, or is that a timeout call? Yeah, Crowns isn't even in. It's going straight to Kuntz. Interesting at this juncture of the game. It worked there to a large degree, but get that knee down. Yeah, that stopped the clock. So with the stop here, the timeout. Yeah, interesting. I'll give you 1,000 to 1. He doesn't throw the ball.
Oh, he's
not taking.
They're
Okay,
not
no
throwing the
biting.
ball.
Not biting on that one. All right.
And boy, we got the majority of the fans still here. Everybody waiting for something to happen. Exciting. Could happen.
Still a minute and change on the clock.
Boom, big hit.
That time they made the tackle. That time the surge wasn't enough. That time he could not
Final
power
timeout.
through.
Final timeout for Konawaena is
Okay,
called.
buddy, 4th down. Whoa. What are you doing if you're Coach Ivins here?
Wow.
What are you looking at there? About three full yards? Oh, well, 2.75 yards.
What are you going to do,
seal the deal?
What are you going to do? I'd seal the deal, man.
Hey, the old Bill Belichick way. You take the chance you have in front of you. You take that opportunity, you seal the deal. However, I will say this. The risk reward there is if it doesn't work, you're giving Konawaena the ball with field position. And we just saw what they could do with a little bit of field position with that quick strike. So, wow.
That quick strike is definitely in Coach Ivins' head right now.
It's in mine. Yeah.
We want to let that happen again. If that would be the case, I definitely would think they would have a multitude of guys deep back.
And here we go. Look at this. Setting up for what appears to be a punt. I say appears to be a punt. Just don't know until it happens.
Depend on the D. And this would be more of a pooch punt. You wouldn't want it to come back out to the 20. Just get the ball away. This is the first fourth down we have.
Snap is critical. Perfect snap. Got some pressure on him. Chance to run it back.
Big tackle there.
He doesn't think he was down. Well, but he's wrong. Here's something I'm keying in right now. Very aggressive calls, not exactly play calls, but on 4th down in the first half, right? From both coaches.
Right.
Second half, not so much. Coach Uemoto putting those 3 points on the board on 4th down when he was deep into their territory matters in this game now. Coach Ivins with that opportunity to seal the game by getting that 2.75 yards, elects not to, punts it. Looks like a smart play now. They're inside their, 10-yard line? Just outside of it, 11-yard line. One timeout, I believe, for Konawaena.
Nope, big
no
long
time.
pass on the way. Incomplete.
Doesn't hurt you too much, though, because the clock stops. At the start of this quarter, if you would have told Konawaena, you got a chance right now with 41 seconds from the 11-yard line, 2nd and 10, down 8, they might have taken it. So, pretty good position right now. Their destiny is in their hands as far as trying to tie this game.
Alani lets it go to the near side, way out of bounds.
Smart.
Incomplete, 2 incompletions in a row.
Preserve your opportunities. Don't let the game end on 2nd down. That was very mature. You never know. It doesn't require a long bomb.
No.
It could be some kind of a slant play they're not looking at where you could break free.
That's exactly what you're looking for, a slant
You
over the middle.
never know.
Yep, he's getting some pressure.
Trouble,
Good coverage
trouble.
for Truckee.
Trouble is that he's just in bounds now. Yeah.
Completion, but
not enough for the 1st down either, I don't believe. It's really close. No, it's short. So you got a 4th down coming up here.
Go for it.
Clock's ticking. You cannot down the ball right now. You got to go. It's 4th down.
Big long one. Got to throw it.
There it is. Get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds, and he does get out of bounds at about the 49-yard line.
What does that do right there? It sets up the Hail Mary.
And here
Otherwise,
we go. Last play of the game, a Hail Mary coming your way.
It's now called the Jaden Daniels pass. And it sets it up. One throw. One opportunity.
Final play of the game. Glad you could be with us. Truckee versus Konawaena. Alani takes the snap. Lets it fly. Caught. But that will end the ball game. at the 35-yard line with the completion.
If you don't think this game matters, look at the Truckee players celebrating. Rightfully deserved, a well-played game.
And the crowd here, too, appreciative. We got
Absolutely.
a lot of people clapping and really enjoyed the ball game. Well played.
Yeah, congratulations to the Wolverines coming all the way from near Nevada, but in California, bringing people with them, bringing the crowd out, taking it to the Wildcats, playing a clean game, great sportsmanship, fascinating game, great running plays, super exciting running plays from the Wolverines. They were able to hold on and manage, but I like what I saw from the Wildcats moving forward. I like what I saw a lot from their younger players, the people that have to step up for the people that moved on. Not sure, can't even speculate how Coach Uemoto feels. But it shouldn't be any sense of desperation or despair, I wouldn't think. But not going to speak for him.
For Truckee, boy, that first series, 3 running plays straight and out.
It looked bad.
Wow, you're going like, oh my gosh, they're being outclassed.
What happened to this run game we heard about?
But they said, wait a minute.
Yeah, hold on.
That's not us.
Yeah.
Play a lot different kind of ball than this. And sure enough, for the rest of the game, pretty much dominating fashion. And again, I'll go back to what Coach Ivan said up front, those 4 returning offensive linemen opening up the holes for that running game.
They did the work, and then again, just the 5-headed monster, if you will. Sure, Esparza was huge, but you look at, again, Lauder, Molt. We also had Scott and Jitloff, all contributing on the run. Slightly different styles, but it was the yards after contact on those run plays that really, really sealed the deal for them in so many ways. You know, just chewing up yards and chewing up clock.
All right, so here how it went. First quarter, it was a 6:36. It was Alani to Thomas for the touchdown. The point after was good, and then it was all Truckee, 10-11 in the second quarter. From Crouch to Owen, Pat was no good. Then at the 4:52 mark, nonetheless, the final score was 25 to 18. Or excuse me, 25 to
Congratulations to the
15,
Wolverines. Great trip for them. Congratulations, Konawaena. Well played game. Just such a privilege to be here.
Thank you much for tuning on in tonight. Be looking for more sports coming your way right here on Naleo TV. We wish all the Truckee individuals
safe travels
all the way back.
Yes.
All right. Until next time, my name is Jay Orozco.
John Hendricks.
We bid you a fond aloha.